Hey y'all, how you doing? How's your night? Happy John, what's up, buddy? Unknown Epic, what's up? How's it going? Hey Jack, welcome in. How you doing? Damien, welcome in. Get all my chats popped out here. Hi Eva, how's your night? Matt, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Got Nikki as well. Hi, Nikki. Good evening to y'all. I'm a bit sick, so my throat's gonna come and go as we go through the day here, or the night, I should say. Well, TC, how are you? How are you? Hey Ron, what's up, buddy? Aaron, welcome in. Good evening. Good evening. All right, let's see if we can get the brightness kind of toned down here a little bit. Can you guys see Jupiter? Okay. Hey Mac, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. Hi, Glories. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let me come over here real quick, and then. Here we go. Yeah, so my throat's all messed up. I am a bit sick, so it's gonna be kind of a fun live, obviously. I'll be talking relatively quiet for the most part, but hopefully you guys can hear me okay though. Background music is called Oceans Tapping. Oceans Tapping. Thank you, Eva. Thank you. I appreciate it. Matt, what's up, dude? How you doing? How's your night, Matt? We what's up, Jace? How's it going? We started allowing members now to be able to control the some of the equipment here in the observatory. That's been a lot of fun. So Eva, Matt, make sure you both are inside the Discord with us and get prepared to do that. It's a lot of fun. Blue gold, yeah. All coming down so hard, ain't it? I had all clouds last night, Aaron. I was hoping to go live with even the meteor shower last night, but it was crazy cloudy here in Kansas City. Like horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Moderators, it takes time. It takes a lot of trust for me to turn someone into a moderator, for sure. It takes time. For me, it's like, man. Does my voice sound really bad? I'm trying to talk soft, so it's not like, there was a meteor shower last night. There was. Probably one of the best of the year as well. So Clyde there in Louisiana, yeah. Hopefully it clears up tomorrow night for you. I sure hope so. It was really cloudy here. Super cloudy here the last couple of days. Actually lasts like quite a bit of time. What is that? This is Jupiter right here. We're gonna jump between Jupiter and the moon. We got two different views tonight. Sound better than normal? Thanks, dude. That's some crazy stuff. I'm sorry, Nikki. Inflex Tube 250D. Thanks again on Thursday. Yo, that'll be amazing. Glories, no way. That is so cool. That's really cool. First stream of 2026. It is. It is. Got this one be Jupiter. Do I have a Discord server? I do, but it's for members of the channels. Where can you see Jupiter from right now? Anywhere it's nighttime. For the most part, anywhere it's nighttime. It is an all-night long target at this point. We are coming up on Jupiter in opposition. It's so hot during the day, then extremely cold at night. It's a great question, Anthony. Don't have an atmosphere to act as like a blanket per se to like maintain that temperature. And so when it's no longer, the side is not facing the sun, just cools off super fast. Hey, Juan, welcome in. This is about as close as we're going to get tonight, just because we're going to be jumping between Jupiter and the moon tonight. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, if you get your brightness up enough, you'll see one of the moons of Jupiter here. Really beautiful view of it. Hi, Mo. How are you? Good evening. You may see the scope wiggle a little bit, and that's probably me coughing in the background, trying to mute and cough. Saturn's already way out of my sight. Can't see it right now. Can't see it anymore. Is this real? It is, yeah. These are live views of, this is Jupiter, of course, and one of its moons. And here in just a minute, we're going to fly over to our moon, which is really close. If you go out and look at the moon tonight, you're going to see what looks like a really bright star right next to the moon. That's going to be Jupiter. Beautiful Jupiter. I place was oh no, wait, Nikki, that's so funny. That's super funny. Everybody's just looking at Jupiter and lined up with the moon. Yo, that's so cool. Yeah. That's so awesome. I love that. And please see if you can find it. We have been doing 3i Atlas, but it's really close to our target right now. To capture 3i Atlas, you need a lot of exposure, and the moonlight doesn't help. Thanks, Ledge. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to look at Saturn tonight. Not tonight. AI. I wish I had AI can do something like this, man, and make it look so much better than I can do. It wouldn't have to be outside in the cold. I'd just be inside enjoying the day. There's below the horizon. It's getting there. It's going to be below the horizon very quickly. It'll be out of our view here soon. What's your favorite planet? Jupiter's awesome. Jupiter's definitely my favorite planet to observe. It really is beautiful. Which moon is that? Let me look it up real quick. View, solar system information, Jupiter. Do you guys see the Great Red Spot coming around? Oh, I do. Can you guys see the Great Red Spot? Let me know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to make it out right now. It's on the top right side, off towards where that moon is, on the left of the band, though. Can you guys see the Great Red Spot there? Barely see it coming around. Hi, Luigi. How you doing, buddy? All right, let me back up real quick. Let's see what moon this is. I didn't even realize we're looking at the Great Red Spot. I looked at the information here. That's moon Io. That would be the moon Io. Took a lot of astronomy classes. Yo, that's so cool. Oh, that's surprising. Hey, Ryan, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love and support, bud. Yep, right by the band. Right by the band there. Let me see if I can move Jupiter down just a bit here. Get the telescope to move over. All right. We can kind of zoom in a little bit more here. Move it over a little bit more too. Get to stabilize. Now hopefully you guys can see the Great Red Spot there on the top side. How cool is that? Make sure, by the way, you turn up the brightness on your phone. I'm gonna give us a little bit more brightness here, a little bit more exposure. I'm not tonight. I don't have the version for stacking. Cloudy view. Look at the super moon. There's a gap in the clouds. I got you. I got you. Besides this guy on it, for me, it's off to my east right now, and I'm in Kansas City. People have life. How close would you have to be to pulled in by this live stream plan? So that's a great question. There is some mathematics you can actually use when it comes to these type of scenarios, but I don't know the distance myself. But you could run the math though to see at what point is your velocity going to be inbound. Hey, what up, Iowa State? How you doing, man? How's your night, buddy? Hi, John. Good evening. Deneen, welcome in. Robes, what's up, brother? How you doing? James, good evening, by the way. The moon Io. It looks like the moon Io currently on the same side as the Great Red Spot currently. Again, we got this, and then we also have the moon, our moon. Let me center up with the telescope first here. I'll sync it to the telescope so we don't lose it here in a minute. And then I can bring it back out a little bit. Zoom back out just a bit here. We can jump over the moon as well tonight. They are really close to each other. This may be a bit bright when we get here. Let's see if there we go. So here's the moon, our moon here tonight. Let's see if we can find any cool details as the Terminator line is going to start to come across over here. See Plato crater right there. Beautiful Plato. And here's going to be in the direction towards the Terminator line here. So we'll start to see some of the details on the edge of the moon tonight. See if I can get the controls down as well too. Check out some of the details that are now showing up on the edge of the moon there. Some of my favorite views is when you get these details right on the edge of the moon. Looks just so gorgeous. This is going to be that dark mass right here. Is the Sea of Crisis. It's going to be the beautiful Sea of Crisis. See a little bit of the mountain ranges around Sea of Crisis as well. If you look inside of some of these impact craters, let me pull that one up. You'll see this little peak in the center, and that's called a central peak. These are formed from the impactors. As the impactor occurs, sometimes it can dig in if it don't just like disintegrate. It'll dig in a little bit and push back up. Plus, you get that little bit of a debris that comes back down into the central area after the impact. So it gets quite the mountain inside. We see this as well. Like if you drop something into a bowl of water and watch it, you'll see that little dip come up in the center. That's really cool. This here is the C11 telescope tonight. Run the C11. Oh, here we go. Jason's going to throw it out there. I'll get it pinned as well. And grab a drink for 2 seconds here. Thanks, Jace. I appreciate that, by the way, bud. There we go. Let me get it pinned up. We have a stunning moon, by the way. Like, I'm always in shock and awe whenever I look at the moon. You can do this 1,000 times, and every time you see the moon, it's just fascinating. Something interesting just to be able to see. One true beautiful moon. All right, let's go back to Jupiter real quick. I want to make sure our slewing is on tonight. Make sure we're good on slewing. I just need to actually fly by. It looks like it went up to the top. You guys see it fly by there? If we can go the right way. We probably need to go this way. You know what? We can just swing around here, actually. We're on 16x. See if we can just swing it around. Get Jupiter coming properly. The moon is there. What? That's so funny. This telescope in the current setup. Oh, there it is. We kind of found it. We can pull it back in. Which way to go? Top left, right? I can keep swinging around here. The current setup's about 8,000 to 9,000 roughly. There it is. Alright, see if we can calm it down for just a minute here. Pull it back down just a bit. Jupiter and some moons. Check out some of the moons first. You got the moon Io right there, right next to Jupiter. Let me get the other moons here. We got Io first, and then we'll have, looks like Io, Europa, Ganymede, and then we'll have Callisto. Okay, you got Io right there on the right, and then you got Europa, and then Ganymede. Europa is the icy moon, Ganymede being the largest moon in our solar system. It's huge. Io is the most volcanic mass in the solar system, but then over here, got one more right there. There's Callisto. Callisto is a massive moon of its own, and it orbits about 1 million miles away from Jupiter. Yo, Paul, what's up, brother? How you doing? How's your night? Jupiter and the moon tonight. That's right. So we're getting to see 5 moons tonight, actually. We take in the 4 moons here, the Galilean moons, and then run over to our moon. There's a lot of different moons tonight. Then on top of that, we have the Great Red Spot here, too. See if we can get this to come in properly here. Bring it over just a bit more. Can you guys see the Great Red Spot? Top right side of Jupiter, right on the band there. It's starting to come through a little bit. See if we can get some of the colors to come through a little better. Without getting way too bright. All messed up, maybe. Get just enough light here. Try to get the Great Red Spot. They kind of pop for us a little bit. Can you guys see it okay or no? Hi CJ, how's it going, buddy? How's your night? See the bands, that's right. And the bands that make her dance. Oh, how's the surface of Io? Oh man, I don't remember off the top of my head. It's crazy. The interaction though between Jupiter and Io alone creates a lot of its own heat. It's insane. There's a lot of insane that's going on there. I just don't remember off the top of my head though. Rage, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Gabler Boar, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in, y'all. Can you TTM? Can you talk too much? What? Zoom in on the red spot. I wish we had the setup to be able to do that, but we got to put in Barlow's to get a little bit closer. My equipment's in the pin here. Look at the pin comment. It's all in there right now. 450 Sunday, Australia. Oh, no way. Welcome in, John. Glad to have you. We got details in the ring. Yeah, but then everybody will say, oh, I can't see it because no one ever turns up their phone screen. Nobody ever turns up their phone screen for some reason. That's a good thing. By the way, a good point. Turn up the brightness on your phone. You definitely want enough brightness to be able to see these objects here. Move it up a little better. Let's see if I can focus as well a little bit more. Now that we're here, let's see if we can do any kind of focus to make the view a little bit better for us. No, Eva, thank you. Thank you for the 10 gift of subs, Eva. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Eva. Right now we're looking at Jupiter. This would be the planet Jupiter and its moon Io. I must like a vase of I know. Yeah. I would agree. Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely agree. Hey Clash, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's your night? How you doing tonight, brother? You see the naked eye, Jupiter? Yeah. Definitely see Jupiter with the naked eye. Alright, let me go back to focus though. See if we can get this thing focused in. Get a better view tonight. Or at least the best view we'll be able to get tonight here. See which way to go. Yep, off the wrong way, go the other way. So we can just get to really kind of focus in a little better. It's getting a little bit closer at this point. It's not horrible. Gotta pull it back over in the center again. There we go. You don't have a charger. Oh no. What happened to your charger, bud? Hi Ben, good evening. How are you? Give the distance of each moon, not off the top of my head. I don't know them off the top of my head. Hi Angela, good evening. How are you? Yep, Jupiter tonight. Hanging out with Jupiter. Have you seen the moon yet? It's very cloudy where I live. I have. We actually just looked at it. We're going to go back here in just a bit too. We'll go back here in just a bit. You can see the red spot. Ain't that awesome? A great red spot coming through. Did you see my message? I did not. Let me see if I can say it real quick. Channel activity. See the wolf moon and the bright yellow star next to it. Is that a planet? It is. That's Jupiter. The big old yellow thing right next to the moon tonight is Jupiter. Hi, how's it going? Good evening. Hi, Karen. Good evening. CTT, thank you for the 100, bud. I appreciate that. It's in your parents' bedroom. I got you. Hey, Russian roulette, how's it going? The red spot is a storm, yeah. It's kind of a high pressure storm, but acts more like a vortex per se. Where's the red spot? It's on the top right side of Jupiter here. This would be Jupiter, the big old object here. Right in the center is Jupiter. The object to the right of it is the moon, Io. And we're gonna. That's awesome. That's super awesome. That is super awesome. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Thank you. My new year is great. How was yours? All excited for 2026. Sorry. Treat the I lost a ton of its mass. Not a ton. You got our universal roots back. And so far goes indefinitely. It's a great question. Hard to say. We look at the CBM. It doesn't appear to, though. I've only sent you very few. That's appreciated, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. This is Jupiter, yeah. Hanging out with Jupiter currently. And again, I should reiterate this. I'm going to kind of talk softly tonight, not as much as common. My throat is really bad. I don't feel well at all. But I definitely want to jump on since we had clear skies here finally in Kansas City. I really want to jump on here and kind of hang out and get to do a really cool wolf moon view, and also Jupiter, of course. Can we see the moon? We can. Absolutely. We'll swing over the moon as well here in just a minute. Let me, give me just a minute. I got a cough. Alright, there we go. Hey, Tinkella, how you doing, buddy? How's your night? How's your night? Honey's great for the throat. It's just sometimes when you're sick, you're sick. It just happens. You're welcome, absolutely. You see one of the moons there? Ain't that cool? The moon Io. The moon Io, the one on the top right, that's the most volcanic mass in the solar system. Really beautiful. Did I see your question? I did not. I didn't see your question. I can try to look and see if I can see it. STL checking in. Hi, Diane. How you doing? How's STL tonight? Buy your prayer leaf thief. I appreciate it, Robert. Dude, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the love and support, buddy. How are you able to see 3i Atlas? We have streamed 3i Atlas a few times already. After the Earth, of course, I got you. I got you, again. Jupiter's amazing. Jupiter is such a beautiful planet. Been sick for 2 weeks. No, Tinkella, no way, bro. That's horrible. Do you think we'll ever make it to Mars? I think so. They're right in the sky, next to the moon. That's that first one. It is. It's crazy. Wish you had a telescope these days. I got you. Here, we just started releasing a really cool feature for our members, where the members are able to actually operate some of the equipment that we have here in the observatory. So if you are a member of the channel, of course, make sure you're in our Discord so you can be able to do that. If you're not, and if you are interested, it's not that bad for whatever it is, $2.99 a month or whatever. From the lowest term of being a member, you get to use equipment here from the observatory remotely. It's a lot of fun, though. Spot any other ones? Jupiter? I don't think. Oh no, we can capture a lot more with this big old telescope. This telescope can do quite a bit. Can we show the moon? We can, absolutely. We can jump over the moon. Get it set here again. I want to center us up again on Jupiter. So next time, hopefully, we land on Jupiter. Yes, and let's go to the moon. The moon. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we on our way. Turn down some of the brightness here. It'll be super bright. There we go. We'll kind of slow walk over to the edge here. Big hurricane. Yeah, it's about like 2.5 power plants. It's massive. Mars is not above the horizon. Currently not above the horizon. We'll walk off over in this direction. Check out this impact crater, by the way. There's a gorgeous impact crater near the outside of the moon. Make out some of the surface details on it. Actually, a really beautiful one. This type of zoom, obviously I can't zoom out anymore, but we get a really cool close view of the moon. Qué hermoso, sí. La luna es muy bonito. Mucho bonita, should say bonita. The wolf moon, it is, yeah. That it is. This is our moon. Currently we're looking out towards our moon. Uranus is in the opposite side of the sky currently. It's off on the west side over by Pleiades. Alright, let me grab a drink real quick, see if I can calm my throat down a little bit, cool it off anyways. Hi Susan, Happy New Year to you. You think there's a base inside the moon like Star Wars? You watch too much TV. The moon's made of cheese, nice. UI? Like, user... I don't even know what the I would be. NASC. Does the moon have any rotation at all? It does. Everything in the cosmos appears to rotate to us. We don't know of anything that don't rotate. But the moon itself does rotate on its axis every 27.3 days, roughly. Or 27 days, 7 hours and 43 minutes. We see Mars, not above the horizon currently. Hi KMH, how are you? How's your night? What is this right now? This is the moon, our moon. Lots of crater. I like your face. Dang, don't say that about yourself. That's crazy talk. But yeah, this is what our beautiful moon looks like tonight. See some of the surface details here on the edge where the Terminator line is starting to come across. Yes, he's like in the center here. It's called what? These are called central peaks. These are interesting features to look at when we're looking towards some of the impact craters. Some, but not all, have these central peaks. Dumb moon, it is dumb moon. What if we seen something we weren't meant to see? I mean, I've never seen anything I wasn't meant to see, and I don't know who's going to stop me from looking at anything either. Hi, Jenny. Good evening. How are you? How's your night? How is your night? Alright, let's get back to Jupiter real quick. Got the great red spot coming around Jupiter. We got the wolf moon tonight. A couple of really awesome views out tonight. See if we can find Jupiter here real quick. Sometimes it's kind of a trick on us, but we should be able to find it pretty quick. See if we can just zigzag around this guy right here. There it is right there. I see Jupiter. Lagged up on me when I did though, but there's Jupiter again. Okay, get enough brightness on it again. Hopefully we can see it okay. Can y'all see it okay? Let me know if you can see Jupiter okay in the great red spot. And by the way, if you have to, turn up the brightness on your phone. You want to have enough brightness on your phone to be able to see these a little better. Yeah, that makes sense. I get it, Epic. Saturn tonight again. Not tonight. Not tonight. What is the alignment of the planets tonight? Really, there's not much of a crazy alignment. Obviously, the Jupiter's really close to the moon. But we'll be coming up on a planetary alignment here soon. Or I shouldn't say a planetary alignment, but a planetary parade. We'll be coming up on that here soon. Why so, Blair? Because it's about 400 million miles away. We're going to see a moon of Jupiter. Can you see one on the top right now? It should be Io showing up right there. Qué beautiful, sí. Jupiter es muy bonito, muy bonito. That's one of Jupiter's moons on the top right. That's the moon Io. Really beautiful, ain't it? If we pull out some of the brightness, we'll be able to see some of the moons here real quick. Let you guys see the four Galilean moons. You got the moon Io there. And we go a little bit further over. Go the right way here on the telescope. Got the moon Io, and then you got Europa. It's going to be the next one here. And then you got Ganymede on the right side. And way out here is Callisto. Beautiful Callisto out there. Really awesome, ain't it? So the four Galilean moons, our moon, and Jupiter tonight. A lot of crazy cool views. Alright, let me zoom out just a bit here. Turn down some of the brightness again. Let me know if you guys can see it okay, though. We get just enough brightness where it's not like crazy bright, obviously. But yeah, you can see the great red spot there. Let me know if you can see that. How cool is that? Let me move it over a little better. You guys see the great red spot on the top? How far away is Jupiter from Callisto? Over 1 million miles. It orbits over 1 million miles. Europa ice covered. It is. It is ice covered and has an ocean under it, which is from some of the gravitational or tidal forces. Causes it to kind of heat up towards its core, creating this ocean under it. This telescope is C11. ¿Qué es eso? Aquí es Júpiter. Aquí es Júpiter. You can't see this spot itself. Okay. Let's see. We can do some zooming in a little bit here. Move it over just a bit better, hopefully. Alright, look on the almost like straight to the top and a bit to the right. Should see the great red spot right there. Hey, what up, Craig? How you doing, man? Let me try to clear my throat real quick, yo. Alright, there we go. The levels there, and the brightness. I'd be able to see some details. You would, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This is a great time to be able to do it as we're coming up on Jupiter in opposition. It's a wonderful time to be able to do it, even with a pair of binoculars. A decent pair of binoculars, you can even make out the bands of Jupiter. You'll definitely make out the moons around Jupiter as well. Hey, Lightweaver, how's it going? How's your night? I see ya. How's your night? We're in the Kansas City region, over by Kansas City, Missouri. Hi, Pete. Happy New Year's, brother. One day you want to work for NASA. That'd be pretty cool. I got a few friends who work there. It's inverted, it is. Yep, the telescope kind of flops it over on us as it goes through the mirrors. Different mirrors here. What's so waving the lens? It's our atmosphere. Our atmosphere sometimes gives us what's called turbulence. Same thing that when you're flying in an airplane, you go through that weird turbulence. And same thing that we see here, but we're seeing it optically rather than feeling it through the air. And what planet has a ring around it? All four of our gas planets have rings around it, but commonly we talk about Saturn. We talk about the rings. Really full of gas. Nice, Liz. Can we see the moon? Yep, we're going to jump back to the moon as well tonight. Never was on the moon. Oh, on ISS in 1994. Dude, that's so crazy cool. That is amazing. That is amazing. My planets are pretty. That is true. I would agree. Space is so chaotic in its own sense, but yet getting to see the objects out there just gorgeous. And some of the most chaotic things obviously end up being some of the most gorgeous things that we can see. For example, when we look out towards the Great Orion Nebula, so chaotic. What created it, obviously, and then we see something that's just so stunning, so beautiful. Jupiter has 4 rings. That is correct. Just not visible from here on Earth. There's a little cloudy hazy. I got you, Bear. That's understandable. I'm gonna stack this Jupiter. Yeah, that's awesome, Glash. Yeah, I love it. That's an amazing idea. You can see the moon at night, but it's a little cloudy. We had it last night. It was horribly cloudy last night. So bad. What if we see a planet that's not in our solar system? Well, it's either going to be a wandering planet or it will be an exoplanet. Depends. Wandering planet is one that's starless. It doesn't orbit around stars, it's just out there doing its thing. For example, like Jumbo's over towards the Great Orion Nebula, where an exoplanet would be orbiting around its host star system. Welcome in. Landon Holmes, Hawaii. I love the name, by the way. welcome in. Stop my doom scroll place. That's so funny, bro. Glad to have you. Definitely glad to have you. Looking at the moon from the UK, very cool, but clear, 6:05 a.m. Wow, glad to have you. What's the best telescope right now? James Webb Space Telescope, by far, would be probably considered the best telescope, and then probably even look at something like Vera Rubin telescope's an amazing one as well. For me, the best telescope is one that you will use. Where lines on the angle? It's going to be because of how our equipment is set up. Jupiter's bands roughly run about 3 degrees based on its plane it takes around the sun. But it just all comes back to the equipment. Yep, that's the Moon Io. The Moon Io on the top right side. Beautiful Moon Io. I'm going to pull it down a little better with the telescope here. There we go. I want to zoom out a little bit as well. Make it a little bit easier for us to be able to see that moon as well. And it will be a little bit easier to see the Great Red Spot as it continues to come around and transits Jupiter in our view here. It'll be a little bit easier to be able to make it out as well. Hey, away from Aruba. Love it, welcome in. How's Aruba? I bet it's super nice down there right about now. The Moon Io, yeah. The beautiful Moon Io. Meteor showers by any chance yet? There is a meteor shower ongoing still. Last night was the peak. Yesterday morning, I should say, this morning that we just passed through was the peak of the meteor shower though. Hi Cyril, welcome in buddy. Let me know when you find a dinosaur. Not what I do. I do what's called astronomy. We look up. Why's my voice so smoothing? Because I'm sick right now. What is the plane in the very back of Jupiter? What do you mean? What is the plane in the? I'm not too sure what your question means. You have to kind of rephrase that. Beautiful moon Io. It is so gorgeous. I love Io. Really beautiful moon. That is Io. That is correct. Io on the top right. Turn up the brightness on your phone. Make sure you turn up the brightness on your phone. That way you see it a little bit easier. A lot of these objects are super faint, so they're hard to kind of see. Have you ever spotted Neptune? We have. We've live streamed Neptune, Uranus, to Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, and so on, Mars. Sometimes the moon, sometimes the sun, sometimes galaxy nebulae. We do all kinds of wild stuff. Yep, there is a dot up there. Yep. Lastina. Check it in, California. Welcome and Happy New Year to you as well. Stigma's still streaming, that's true. How big would Jupiter be without its gas layer? There's quite a bit of more solid things in there. I don't know the mass though. Big is a little bit different though. When we talk about the size of something, it really kind of depends on its density. So it's kind of a tough one to actually go at, a weird angle to go at, I should say. How many moons Jupiter have? Again, 97 confirmed moons. Jupiter's your favorite, to be honest. Ah, nice. Jupiter's really awesome. Like, it's a really beautiful planet. Definitely my favorite planet to observe. Yeah, right now, through telescope. I got you, CJ. I got you, bud. Have we seen Mercury? Mercury is so hard to stream. Like, really hard to stream. As the image is inverted, it is. The telescope has mirrors, which does invert the view. But I'd like to visit Saturn. I personally wouldn't. If I had to visit a planet and it was safe to do, obviously Jupiter, but I would probably say Mercury. Mercury would be the planet I'd want to go to. That's we're supposed to be near the moon this month. Jupiter. Well, the moon gets near a lot of objects. Obviously, it changes up in the sky quite frequently just because it orbits around us. But right now it's near Jupiter. The other night it was near Saturn. You do see the red spot, yeah? The red spot's coming through. Hi, German. How you doing? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. You'd love to go to Mars? That wouldn't be too bad. Definitely wouldn't be too bad of a destination. Saturn's already getting ready to set for us. It's out of my view. Can't see it from the observatory tonight. Jupiter is wind back out. Do you think the storm will ever stop on Jupiter? It does appear that it will. It is starting to shrink in its own sense, so we would assume as it continues to shrink, that it would come to an end. Amazing Mars have it'll be amazing. It'd be crazy, huh? What planets can you see right now? Jupiter. Jupiter and the moons are our target for tonight. Jupiter and the our moon would be our two targets tonight. How many Earths would fit inside this small red dot? So about 2.5, roughly. 2.5 to 3. Can we see Jupiter? Any of Jupiter's moons? Right now we got Io. Io's on the top right side, and here in a minute we'll go through those and we'll go look at our moon as well. What was 3i Atlas a comet? Can you look at Andromeda, please? Behind trees. It's almost set for us. Andromeda is more like a late summer into spring target. Jupiter's not a felt star, that is true. In its own sense, it is not. Like, it's kind of a weird concept, because if you were to say, well, it has hydrogen and helium, well, that's funny. Then we'd have to consider everything of hydrogen and helium to be a failed object of that star. Ah, Riverbank. Hopefully someone hooks up with you eventually. Hope you can get a girlfriend one day. Can you get closer to see the red spot? This is about the most that we'll want to probably go with currently. What do you guys use to see them? We are using a C11 telescope. Yo, thanks, Jace. I'll let him know, man. I'll let him know, brother. Prefer to play another. You see where the gotcha. What would you do at the Q? You was the rule. The Q. I'm trying to put it in my head. What are you trying to ask? This a video game? Nope. This is real life. You're looking out at Jupiter live right now. Where am I right now? Sitting next to the telescope or something? I am. I'm inside the observatory, and there's a little bit of a wall that separates where I'm standing compared to where the telescope's at. You see Jupiter in conjunction with the moon tonight. It's insane looking. Yes, absolutely. How you doing, by the way? Good evening. Chris, what's up, brother? How's your night, Bill? What's the goal for the stream? Well, hopefully define interest in astronomy, or do what's called astronomy outreach of its own. Absolutely. You're welcome. Glad to have you, by the way. Definitely glad to have you. Hi, King Red. How's it going, buddy? Good evening. Jupiter is spinning faster than our Earth. It is. Very fast. Its day on Jupiter is just under 10 hours. Really, really fast. That's funny. That's funny. Jupiter's tasty, he confirmed. Yo. That is funny. That is fine. Let me grab a drink real quick. Let my throat kind of calm down for a second. What's the most dangerous planet? Probably a flat Earth. A flat Earth would definitely be a dangerous planet because all the cats would knock everything off of it. It'd be only rolled by cats itself. See something orange with hats at? Oh, what? You see the Great Red Spot, by the way. That on the top edge is the Great Red Spot coming around. Time's your favorite planet because it's a moon killer. Yo, it has a crazy amount of moons. 274 moons is insane. But its rotation, yep. You're seeing a lot of its rotation. It's differential rotation. Though when we talk about rotation on Jupiter, it's quite a bit different than what their rotation like Earth, for example, when we think about terrestrial planets. It is a differential rotation. It's a very interesting way of being able to observe even how fast the planets goes by watching these type of objects come around. Oh man, you're sick too? No way, buddy. That is the storm. Yep, that's the storm coming around. Humans are there. That's sometimes true. Are you playing marbles or what? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Playing marbles. Jupiter has crazy poles similar to Saturn. They do. We're here in the sky now. I appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you, buddy. Do you do these lives a lot? I try to. It depends on the clouds, though. All depends on the clouds here in Kansas City, Missouri. What if I have only mushroom fungi? Fungi, I should say. Be realistically possible. Not of only. Because you need a lot of other things to have happen in order to get to that point. Chance, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Can we focus more a little bit, probably? I'll try. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what we can do. Actually, right about there. That's actually pretty nice. I can see a lot of the features on Jupiter. Barely touched it there, too. Can you guys see it better or no? Hey, Darth, what's up, man? How you doing? How's your night, bro? Hi, Dirtbike. How's it going? Good evening. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, bud. Do you think we'll terraform Mars in future? Yeah, I think so. I think we will. Why are you taking videos of Marvel and to have you ask questions, I guess? Do you believe in aliens, different life forms outside of Earth? I do. Honestly think they're out there. I think just through, just sheer numbers alone, it gets insane. We start breaking down the numbers. And you're like, whoa. It really gets crazy. Everything is so close in the sky tonight. It really is. Really it is. Are you incorporating AI into the image yet? No, not at all. These are raw views as we see them. They're just raw views as we see them. Where's Mars? Really close to the sun in our perspective here. Up in the sky towards the sun. Comes up right before the sun comes up. What was I referring to? Oh, we don't see anything like the hexagon. The hexagonal storm. When we talk about the poles themselves. We don't see that on Jupiter. Mistakes in the Bloody Mary. I got you. Good morning to you. What's the magnification right here is about? We're pushing about 300, 350, roughly. How do you find Jupiter telescope? It's super bright. If you actually want to know something really cool, go outside right now, look up at the moon, and then you'll see a really bright object next to the moon. That's Jupiter. You'll be able to see Jupiter with your eyes right now. It's really close to the moon. And you'll see how bright Jupiter actually is. Hi, CJ. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. I appreciate it. Ryan, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thanks, buddy. Where's that done? Oh, we can push you a little bit more, probably. We just got to put in Barlows to get more zoom. We did contaminate our moon, that's true. The moon right next to Jupiter right now, the moon Io. Beautiful moon Io. It's raining in LA? No way. Hey Mitch, how you doing, buddy? How's your night? It's not gonna be able to see it from Russia. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is Mars visible tonight? It is not. We'll be able to start looking at Mars in the early morning hours come like late February into March. We'll be able to start looking at it. Alright, so far I got you. Good. Awesome. No, the stars are telling. It's just mostly based on how our equipment's set up, but they're roughly about 3 degrees based on its plane. But the equipment, the camera can be turned just a little bit. The phones, whatever, can cause it to look a little bit different. Do we need the Earth, or can we become asteroids and live in the asteroid belt? Yo, that'd be crazy to try to live in the asteroid belt. That'd be super crazy. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Good evening. Moon exit plan is amazing on the scope. That is true. Absolutely true. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Stripes made of? This is a good question. We don't honestly know exactly what makes up the actual stripes themselves, but there's a lot of like ammonia inside the zones of more of the creamish color. Haven't no chance. I've been trying to observe surface of the moon. Never been successful. Sometimes getting the focus down can be kind of a frustrating event. It really can be. Hi Joey, how's it going, buddy? The moon next to Jupiter is the moon Io. The moon Io. Can't wait until spring. I'll be able to sit out and look up at the stars. I love it. Have you ever seen anything weird while looking at the stars? Yes, in my chat. A lot of weird people in my chat sometimes. The clear meteor coming. Wait for it. Well, a meteor is just the ionization that we see, so we wouldn't worry about that. Wish we could see its rings from here. Yeah, absolutely. It'd be so beautiful to be able to see the rings of Jupiter from here on Earth. I would agree. Hey, what up, Ordinary? How you doing? Happy New Year, buddy. Good to see you tonight. When did I get my first telescope? I was 8 years old. Back when I was 8 years old. Ah, thanks, Ordinary. Appreciate it, brother. I appreciate that. Let in anyone, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. What makes the lines on Jupiter is some of the gases get pulled up into its jet stream. But some of the gases get pulled up into the atmosphere and it gets blown around through the jet stream, and then we can see its jet stream here based off of that. It's very precious. Yeah, Jupiter's amazing. Really, really gorgeous planet. Really gorgeous planet. Hey guys, want to go check out the moon again? We'll go look at the moon real quick. Let me know if you guys want to check out the moon. The moon. Fun question, actually. What is the name of our moon? What is the name of our moon? You guys let me know what you think the name of our moon is. In English, by the way. I know there's obviously a lot of different languages out there, but we'll swing over to the moon real quick. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and oh. See if I can turn down some of the brightness before we get here, though. And of course, I failed. I definitely failed a little bit there to turn down the brightness, but here we are. To our moon. See if we can get up on one of the edges here. The moon's name is the moon, with the capital M. The moon. Latin would be Luna, by the way. The moon with a capital M. A lot of people don't realize that, which I think is kind of a fun concept of its own. I think another great question is, does the moon rotate on its axis? This is our moon. Yep. Right now we're looking towards our moon. Selena. That's so funny. That is funny. Yep. La Luna would be the Latin term for the moon. And here it is. It is tidally locked to us. That is correct. But it does rotate on its axis. One time it orbits around Earth, or what's called synchronization rotation. So we always see the same side. If it didn't rotate, then we get to see all sides of the moon as it orbited around us. The Big Cheese. I love the name, the Big Cheese. Yo, that's super funny. Don't make me laugh too much, so my throat can't take it right now. My throat cannot take that right now. Alright, let's see if we can focus, though. Try to get a little bit better focus here. See some of the details anyways of the beautiful moon here. Here's some of the impact craters here on the edge. I think that's some of the most gorgeous views of the moon. Getting to see the edge where all the impact craters are as the Terminator line's coming through. Basalt, yeah, a lot of basalt on the moon. Inside like these deep impact craters, the darker mass that we see. Some of this darker mass up here. Here's the Sea of Crisis. There we go. Thank you for the sharp touch, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Why does it have craters? For my moon, right? Most of the impact craters obviously came from asteroids, comets, meteoroids, micrometeoroids. And now space trash as well. Like rocket boosters do impact the moon and create their own little impacts. Check out this impact crater right here. This is probably one of the most beautiful impact craters we'll be able to see tonight on the moon. Can you show a big crater? I mean, that's a relatively big impact crater right here. Like, this is a fairly big impact crater. Kind of hang out the moon for just a minute. We'll go back to Jupiter here in just a second. Let's go off towards beautiful Tycho impact crater here as well. It's gonna be Tycho. I know it's like super bright. Let me bring out some of the brightness. So this is about 53 miles wide. This impact crater here kind of gives you a perspective on size on the moon that we're looking at here. This is about 53-mile wide impact crater right there, named after Tycho Brahe. This is the most I can zoom out because we're set up to be able to see Jupiter as well tonight. If something big were to hit Earth, what would happen? Depends. Really depends on how big is that big, but it can obviously be ending to the planet itself. I see the full moon last night. We had clouds. We had so much clouds here in Kansas City. Are you guys ready to take off? Y'all ready to head off towards Jupiter again? Yeah, we had a lot of clouds last night here in Kansas City. A ton of clouds. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go back towards Jupiter here. And 3, 2, 1, now we on our way. We kind of zoom out again. Getting up brightness, we'll swing around, see if we can find it here. Do some zigzagging in the sky. Actually speed up our camera too a little bit. There we go. Alright, see what we can find. See if we can find beautiful Jupiter. Jupiter, please, because oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna get Jupiter here. We'll grab the oh, is that a moon right there? No, can't tell if that's a moon or not. We're gonna try to grab the moons as well. See if we can get Jupiter in our view, field of view first. Get into the view. What's my favorite planet? Earth by far, but observing Jupiter. It would definitely be Jupiter. Definitely be Jupiter when it comes to observation. Let me try to swing us back to Jupiter one more time here. Looks like we didn't land very close that time. We kind of pull over just a bit this way. We'll zigzag in this area. See if we can see it. 97 moons around Jupiter. 97 is the current official count. 2 were added back in July. You like Mars? Mars is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. What do you love about space? Space itself. I think there's a lot of inspiration when it comes to space. Have you observed any UAPs? Honestly, no. Not here in Kansas City. We don't get anything crazy like that. What people see like off in the New Jersey area or Arizona, these type of areas. We just don't see anything crazy like that here. People don't spend their time trying to jack around too much, I guess. Are you able to see constellations with your telescope? We would see objects in constellations, but not the constellation itself. These are designed to be a little bit more zoomed in than what you would need to be able to see the actual constellation. Any advice on how to observe the Great Red Spot? Yep, right when we get to Jupiter, you'll be able to observe it with us. Here, I'm going to have to line this up better. Apparently, I did a horrible job on that last alignment. Let me go back towards the moon real quick. Make sure this ain't crazy. Okay, let me line us into the center of the moon. And we'll swing back off, or closer towards the center of the moon anyways. There's the cat on the moon. The upside down cat on the moon, if you guys can see it. Upside down cat on the moon. Alright, let's say this is closer towards center. Now let me sync it to the telescope. And back to Jupiter. And 3, 2, 1, now we right back over there. There's nothing there. I just seen the moon. Now we're going to try to find Jupiter though. See if we can see Jupiter here. Get some more brightness up. Alright, now let's swing around. See if we can get it. Jupiter gone, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to get it when we're this zoomed in. Sometimes it's relatively harder to see Jupiter when we're this zoomed in. What we're doing right now is I'm zigzagging, making it like a zigzag pattern through the sky, and hopefully Jupiter kind of comes right into our view here. That's what the planet is anyways. Oh, there it is. I just seen it. All right, let's see if we can get it again. Try it one more time right about here. There's Jupiter. We'll let it kind of pause itself. There we go. And bring it back in our view real fast. And here's the moons, by the way. You got Jupiter, Io, really close to Jupiter. Got Europa and Ganymede. And then way out here is Callisto. So in perspective here, we're looking at this moon here, Callisto, is about 1 million miles away from Jupiter. So from that point to Jupiter itself is 1 million miles right there. That's crazy, ain't it? All right, let's do it. Let's try to get some of the brightness out of here real quick. Check out the Great Red Spot on Jupiter. Let me know if you can see it okay, though. Let me know if you guys can see the Great Red Spot all right. I'll zoom in a little bit more, too. Pull back over. We'll see if we have to change up any of our focus or anything. Titan's over by Saturn. Those 4 moons are called something, right? That is right. Galilean moons. It would be the Galilean moons. Yes, I are taking moonshots. That's awesome, Blue. I love it, man. That's super awesome. Great Red Spot at the top, yeah. hanging out with us. About the jacket on my phone, that's so funny. How many moons does Jupiter have? 97. 97 moons around Jupiter. Crazy. Saturn has 274. We got 1 plus 8 quasi-moons. The gravity on Jupiter is massive, yeah. Ton of gravity on Jupiter. Video meter flashed by the arch. Let's see. I did not see it. I'll have to check that out. I did not see it. Enjoy when you start. It depends. It depends on the night when we're able to start the lives, to be honest. Kind of just depends on the night itself. The Triangle constellation up near Andromeda. That's about will disappear soon. Eventually it will. Eventually. What's a quasi-moon? Quasi-moons are small captured, mostly they're going to be like small asteroids that get captured by gravitational forces here on Earth or any other planet, I should say, but that's temporarily captured. Where's Titan? By Saturn. Titan's over by Saturn, not near Jupiter. Let's see if we can get our view a little better here real quick. Can you guys see the Great Rift Spot okay? Let me know if you can or cannot. I'll try to bring in a little bit of brightness though. See if I can help our view any. Try to make it out any better. Okay. What about now? Is it easy to see? We have a quasi-moon now. We do. We have 8. Currently have 8 quasi-moons. Yeah, quasi is like a hitchhiking moon. That is true. What's Jupiter's biggest moon? Jupiter's biggest moon is actually our solar system's biggest moon. It's Ganymede. You know that though? You wouldn't be doing this. I must have missed something, bro. Must have missed something. Still blurred? Oh man, this is actually pretty nice. I don't know how it's showing up inside YouTube itself, but like this is a beautiful view for a live view of actual looking out at Jupiter. Need a better camera? Dang, man. Dang. I don't know. I mean, if you can stream Jupiter better than this in a raw live view, go for it. I'll definitely be there to support you. 20% battery left? That ain't good, buddy. That's not good. Hey, Divine, how's it going? How's your night? How fast does storm travel? It goes around about every 9.9 hours, roughly. Favorite space movie based on our solar system? Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know that there's a movie that I would say is my favorite based on our solar system, but like probably my favorite space movie itself would have to be Contact. Can you see the moon? Yeah, we'll go back to the moon here and again. We'll go back to it here in a bit. Camera, you can see traffic on Jupiter. Ah, I got you. You're one of those people. I got you. Too bad you didn't have a girlfriend, though. What would a star look like? Relatively boring. They're just a single source of light. They're relatively boring for the most part. Do you still count Pluto as part of our solar system? Well, we do. We definitely count Pluto as a part of our solar system as it orbits around our sun. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? How's your night? Oh, thanks, Goth. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll get back to the moon here soon. I like black holes. Black holes are interesting. They definitely are interesting. Vanessa from California. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Still kind of see the moon, yeah. A little bit up there. A little bit of Io coming through. What's the closest planet? The closest planet to us, just based off of on average, would be Mercury. Even though Venus is closer to us in the solar system, Mercury ends up being the closest planet to us throughout the course of the year. I'm wrong, but no, another dwarf. But don't we have another dwarf planet in our source? We do. We have several. We got 5 of them. Machiavelli, Jupiter, or Saturn. Yeah, absolutely. I always find a lot. Like Jupiter itself is just so dang gorgeous. I enjoy being it. Really do enjoy being it. Check Mars, not above the horizon. Always want to watch planets through telescopes. That's awesome. I'm glad to have you. Definitely glad to have you. San Diego, unfortunately, we're totally clouded over. No way. Why is there always got to be clouds? Hey, welcome in, Chad. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Glad to have you. And thank you so much, by the way. Eris is one of them. Yeah. Make Night, Ceres, several of them out there. Do you look at the sun too? Sometimes we do. I've live streamed it a few times. There's a constellation above Jupiter and the Moon. Got Pollux and Castor. Oh, there's 2 stars, the twins. Yep, the twins, Pollux and Castor. Do you have a chance to observe them in your telescope? Man, we'd be looking at them like individually. There's not much to them though, but the twins are very beautiful. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. Have an amazing night, and hopefully it starts to warm up in our area. I believe temperature is supposed to warm up here in Kansas City tomorrow night, or tomorrow, I should say. How can you stream? I try to stream every night. It just depends. Really, just depends on clouds. What's Blue's atmosphere environment? Not much. It's mostly an icy moon, or sorry, icy planet. Actually, more like a binary planet with its moon Charon. It has 5 moons, though, when we talk about Pluto, which is really interesting. Hey, Mitch, Happy New Year to you, buddy. Happy New Year to you. All right, let me cough my throat real quick and grab a drink real quick on it and see if I can kind of cool it down just a bit. Give me 2 seconds. Hello, Brazil. 20 degrees tonight in Pennsylvania. Yo, that's crazy. You show Earth and Moon. We will. Yeah, we'll jump back over there again. Hanging out with you guys. That's awesome. We'll definitely be glad to have you. We'll definitely be glad to have you. How much in compared to human eye? Let's see. This is pushing about 350 roughly. Hey, Gemini. Aye. Sí, de Estrella Fuegos. Is it moving or are we? Everything's on the move. Hey Clint, how's it going, buddy? Good evening. Am I using equatorial mount? I am. It's a German equatorial mount that we're using. But I was just wondering what you're thinking. Do you believe in the Big Bang Theory? I mean, there's a reason it's called Big Bang Theory. It's a scientific theory, which means it has a lot of evidence that supports it. The full moon tonight, it's about 99%. Just coming up in the 98 point whatever, 98.8, 98.9% at this point. You check Saturn's way out of our view. It's an earlier evening object currently, but it's out of my view already. I see planets in our solar system. Where can your telescope reach further? So we only see planets in our solar system. We don't really visually see exoplanets, but we see evidence of exoplanets. That's what you're kind of asking. In our solar system, when a human lived the longest on, other than Earth, of course, really nothing at this point without taking something with you, like, for example, like a pod or something on a Mars. Observe with the telescope. We can. If it was flying over, we'd be able to capture it. Is that a moon on the top right of Jupiter? It is. It's the moon Io. It's one of the Galilean moons named Io. My New Year is awesome, Blue. How was yours, bud? How was yours? Jupiter. You still might be. Oh, that's right. Telescope tonight. It's in the pink comments here. It's a C11. The Gladys guy. How's perfect? I got you. Welcome back in. Glad to have you back. You finally got a telescope? No way. What kind of telescope do you get to use it yet, though? The big question, have you got to use it yet? That is the red spot, yeah. That's a great red spot coming through. Beautiful, great red spot coming through our view. I'm try to bring in a little bit more brightness here. Just realized how dim it was. There we go. This is Jupiter, yeah. Looks lonely out there. Let's see if I can pull something up real quick. When I do that, there, okay. I don't think anybody's using this anymore. Oh, let's see if I can point this to something here. Maybe. There we go. Boom. Go. Slew. And don't center. There we go. That's an outskirts city. Where you get stargaze. I get that. I couldn't do city living for that reason. I definitely could not. Start to the top right of the moon, Jupiter. It's one of the moons of Jupiter. It's the moon Io. This will be the moon Io. We'll be going back to the moon here in just a minute. Went outside and saw it. It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Off to the northeast tonight. Yeah. Dante Davis, aquí in Kansas City, Missouri. Desde aquí in Kansas City, Missouri. It's como en media de Unidos Estados. Can you go to Mars? Not above the horizon. Jupiter's actually a liquid metal planet. No, it's mostly hydrogen with some helium. There's a little bit of molten things, like, for example, like you get some of the mercury. That's a bit molten in there. It's very hot towards its core, about 20 to 30,000 degrees roughly Fahrenheit. A massive light ring around the moon. What's that about? Just different things in the atmosphere. I was trying to pull up the other telescope, by the way, on the bottom. You guys can see this here. But it's different elements in the atmosphere, though. But I was going to grab the moon as well in this other telescope. It comes in super bright. Let's see if I can grab an exposure of it. I know it's not going to work like that real fast, but I'm just going to take a picture out there. Kind of telescope using C11 tonight. Using the C11 telescope tonight. There we go. Let me take another photo here. What time is it where I'm at right now? It is 12:44 a.m. Makes me want to play Surf on Heights. On Titan, where they were. Oh, bioengineering people who adopt life on Titan. Nice, yeah. I never watched that one. I know which one you're speaking of, though. I do know the one you're speaking of. The moon is so dang bright. Ridiculously bright. Try to do this again. I'm gonna force it to do something for me, hopefully. Hopefully that works. It said 0. It won't let me go beyond that, will it? Silly thing. It won't let me go beyond it. That sucks. Anyways, I thought that would have been kind of cool. Vulcan Caster, by the way, the 2 stars are really bright over there. Let's see here. Go back to the west on this one. 24P, Comet 24P. And then you got somewhere up in here is going to be 3i. Somewhere up in this location. It just doesn't show up on this map, though. Unfortunately, just don't. I'm missing that over there, though. Be kind of fun if we can get that fun through. Now the front porch, and the moon's so dang bright it is. It's really bright tonight. It's really bright. 11:46 now in New Mexico. Nice. How many light minutes to Jupiter? About 40. Just under 40, actually. I saw Uranus and negative 9 minutes ago. Every time I read, that's crazy. Hi, Craig. Welcome in, bud. How you doing? How was your night? How to close the live chat? If you click the 3 dots on the top right, and then go down, it says live chat underneath the live chat settings. You can turn it off right there. On-off switch on it. First planet you can see, it would be Neptune. 146 over there. Dang. Yep, about 8 to the sun. That's correct. But difference between 93 million miles away to the sun compared to something that's like 400 million miles away. It's under 40 minutes currently, though. Eastern time, 1:47 a.m. Yeah, 1:46 for you. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. As Neptune said it is. It's already out of our view. You thought it was downish shape? Nice. Interesting. Can you guys see the Great Red Spot there? It's about in transit now. It's coming up in the about the central point. Been able to get anywhere near the sun. Have we ever been able to get anywhere near the sun with the with the Parker Space Probe? Parker Space Probe was able to enter its atmosphere. I'm in the central time zone. California time right now, 10:47. Very nice. Very nice. Gotta get a drink. Kind of cool my throat down for a minute. Is this thing going to capture? I'm trying to go for a galaxy in this other one, by the way. You guys want to see it here in a minute? We'll see a galaxy out there. Hey, BBG, how you doing? And your friends. Waiting for the grown neighbor rally. It'd be interesting. It's gotta be if it ever does happen. I'm excited for it, but I don't know, man. It can either happen here quickly. It can happen next year. Who knows? The reoccurring Nova. The reference there, by the way. How will you show the moon, please? Yes, absolutely. We'll go to the moon here in just a minute. We definitely will here in just a minute. In the same time zone. Very nice. Very nice. Let me pull up another browser over here real quick. Get that out of my view. Get this out of my view. Here. Looks like we're here now. You guys want to check out this beautiful galaxy out here? Actually, really beautiful galaxy. The one we'll go for. First thing first, though. Got to turn on guiding. Get guiding going. Then we'll take a photograph of the Whirlpool Galaxy. This is an interesting galaxy, too. It's a merging galaxy. So you can see the Whirlpool Galaxy merging with another galaxy out here, where we see the interaction to it. Kind of cool to see. Let me pull up something real quick, too. Jenny, how many meteors that you think would be seen tonight? Maybe 10 per hour, if even that. Roughly. Maybe. I just think calibrating. Okay, it's gonna take a bit to calibrate. Get that out of our view for just a bit. Kind of focus on what we're doing. This C11 telescope that we're mainly using today. Mainly the C11. Yep. Let me think this real quick. Yes. Are you guys ready? We're gonna swing over to the moon real quick. And a 3, 2, 1, and a we on our way. On our way. Just a little bit of brightness. Nah, I couldn't tell you the current price on the C11. I don't sell them. I don't know the current prices. About 3,000 just for the OTA, for the most part. Saturn's already out of our view. It's currently out of the view. Let me pull some here real quick. We pull up this nice little impact crater. Can you guys see it okay? Let me know if it's coming through okay. Maybe a bit faint. We're gonna try to focus. Well, let's see which way we need to go. Looking a little better or no? Appears to be, but it also don't. I think we need to go. Okay. See if we can find a better focus on it tonight. Here's to be the telescope you have. Sirius B is very hard to do. Sirius A is very bright. Like super bright. Alright, pushing the telescope quite a bit here. See if we can go past focus and come back if we need to. Just finding where the focus is going to be at tonight. Looks like we went quite a bit past. Now let's go back the other. Hey Cosmic, how's it going? Jenny, did you hear my question earlier? I'm not sure. Okay, got that one. That's right. That we could see. Ah, man. Jenny's just trying to break our hearts. Hey, good question, though. I mean, obviously, we'd be looking off more to the northeast. Currently the moon. This is currently the moon, and we're hanging away. Yes, we've seen the Big Dipper tonight. Jupiter's next to the moon. Yep, very close to the moon. Oh, thanks, Goth. I appreciate it, bud. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. There's some Jimmy in here as well. No, I'm sorry. I was saying Jenny. I'm sorry. Could always try. Yeah, maybe. I would have to set up the other equipment. At some point, though, I do need to jump off and let my throat cool off for a minute. So it'd be a good time just to let my throat kind of heal for just a second. Let me swing us back to Jupiter real quick, though. And we on our way. Telescope is not wanting to land on my targets at all today. It's been kind of a pain. You'll find a little dipper. That was the moon right there. That one was the moon. Let's see if we can grab Jupiter real quick, though. Let me... for some reason, I'm zoomed way in right now. There we go. We're going to look for Jupiter right now. Currently looking for it. I gotta be able to show my community what Jupiter looks like, to be honest. It is being tough. It means it's more than that. And a slew. Try this one more time. Do some zigging and zagging here. I think 10K. I appreciate it, man. Oh, we're just seeing something on the bottom. Can't we just live on the moon already? It'd be interesting. Hang on, here's streaming something similar. So much better. I got you. You know, see, that's nice. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Hey, Brian, how's it going? How's your night? Oh, there we go. Finally. Let me try to stop it. Oh, I messed up. Right there. There we go. Finally got it. So here's some moons around Jupiter, by the way. Io getting really close to Jupiter. Europa, Ganymede. And Callisto. Way out here. Moons around Jupiter. I can spot some of the brightness here. Check out the great red spot here on Jupiter as well. Let me know. Can you guys see the moon Io still? Io is about to disappear. It is getting really close. I think 10K. Yes, I appreciate it. We see Mars if there's some structure in there. Mars is not above the horizon. Currently, to be able to observe it. What's up with the other telescope? Good question. I forgot all about it. It's guiding. I forgot all about it. And my mind just went into a whole different room. Here we go. Let's see how it looks. Let me do like a 1 minute photo on here too. Let's do like 1 minute photo. The moon's going to be super bright, so this is going to be quite the challenge. But we'll try. We'll definitely see if we can make out this beautiful galaxy out here. You'll see the Propole galaxy interacting with a sub-galaxy. What's the stacking software you use? Usually I use what's called SharpCap. Usually I use what's called SharpCap. Or you can see a black hole. Can you show what's one? You cannot see the black hole. You see effects from black holes, but not black holes. Thanks for reminding me, by the way, Mitch. I completely forgot what I was doing there. I completely forgot what I was doing down there. Is the moon red yet? Does not turn red. We don't have a blood moon. Not until March. Not until March. I can't look at Mars. Not above the horizon. Not above the horizon. Not where I can point the telescope at. Alright, here it is. We're going to get that first photo here. When we come through, we'll see what it looks like. There it is. You can see how just gorgeous that is. that galaxy actually is. Let me pull it up here too. See some of those roll bannings around it. It's really hard to do this when you have a lot of moonlight, by the way. But how cool is that? Little tiny guy out there interacting with this other galaxy out here. Just super cool. Your favorite planet, Saturn. Saturn's really beautiful. Actually, it's a very beautiful planet. It's a really beautiful planet. No real, yeah. Worked for NASA for 4 years. Yo, that's crazy cool. I like that. That's super cool. Taxes, yeah. Absolutely. What if your telescope was on the dark side of the moon taking these shots? Well, I can't put it on the first of all. That was called the Whirlpool Galaxy, or Messier 51. I can't look at Saturn. It's not above the horizon for us right now. Moon does run the meteor showers. The peak of the meteor shower, I should say, though, was last night. There's still going to be a little bit out there tonight, but the peak was last night, though. Right now I'm using the C11 telescope. These galaxies, where are they located in the sky? I'll show you, actually. I can pull it up here for you, make it kind of easier. Let me swing over. So here's Ursa Major. Get it come back up. You can see it here. Here's Ursa Major, the Big Dipper. So off near the handle and a bit to the right. Alkaid is right there, and then the Whirlpool is just off to the right, just a bit in my view. If you're in the northern hemisphere, be a bit to like the south of Alkaid. Alkaid, probably. Never seen a meteor shower before. They're pretty fun. They can be a lot of fun. Man, they can definitely be a lot of fun though. But I think I will set us up to do a little bit of meteor showers. And take a break with my throat for just a minute here. What I'll do is I'll put the mirrorless camera up on the main mount, probably. Hook it up and we'll do a little bit of meteors. I just gotta take down the big old 11-inch MCAT screen. So it'll be just a bit though, y'all. Yeah. Otherwise, hopefully I'll see you guys here shortly. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications when we go live. But I shall be back here in just a bit. If we don't even see meteors, at least we're going to check out the moon and Jupiter in a much wider field of view, just to get to see how cool they actually look together. And then we'll look at some of the constellations. Mostly we're going to be focused on the east-northeast side of the sky. I'll see you guys here shortly. Clear skies.